Okay, YouTubers, this is EMDSC14R with a project update video on my super tank car project, but there's a couple other cars included in the video. This is my Erie Lackawanna car that you guys saw before with the custom made frame that I built out of styrene, and the trucks that I added. I put metal wheels on it, and I got couplers on it. I need to get the undershank couplers for this one because they're sitting a little bit too low. Oh, I might just leave them. This is my Burlington coil gondola that my friend Radisson McGuire from Montgomery, Alabama weathered for me. He did a great job. He weathered a few cars for me. He's a great fellow and great friend and a great train guy. And this car here, this is the super tank car project that I've been working on. I finished it early this morning. I just did some final tweakings to it. As you guys can see, let me get my little pointer out here. As you guys can see, it has a railing on this end, and a railing on that end. And if we look at the top, we have the I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me get out of the light. At the top here, let me get out of the light again. We have the railing, the walkway. Well, it's not etched metal, but it's the etched walkway. Goes all the way here. You have 4 domes on this tank car. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're probably wondering what that white part is at the bottom. That's actually a beam that I added. Now, it was originally this beam was actually one big giant rectangle, and it came to this section of the car. Now, when I first ran this car, I put temporary couplers on the original coupler mounts, which the original coupler mount is right under this, right here, where this screwdriver is. I actually had these 2 trucks here, the black ones, on the original bolsters of the car, and it was actually an 8-wheel car, and it actually rolled pretty good. This was a little bit close, but you know, maybe that close to the track, but that's okay. There's the air tank, and then here's the other brake detail under there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me show y'all that. Let me show y'all that. And this car is very heavy, by the way. There's the other brake detail. That little screw there that doesn't hold anything, I just put it there for like a, like when they unload the car, they can unload it from the bottom from there. Where the original ladder mounts would be, I patched those up. A lot of the holes that were on here, I patched them up. This shows you the car. This shows you the car in the complete light. And the walkways are from different pieces. Like the brown sections are from from an Intermountain hopper kit. The black section's from another Walthers tank car. The green section came from one of the green tank cars, and the brown section is there. So yeah, the domes. These two came. One dome here came from the Atlas, the black one, and then the white one came from another Walthers car. These two are the original domes that were on this section. They still have the original end plates. I put that piece of styrene there, that block styrene, to actually extend the height of the ladder, so it's like a step. The trucks that it's riding on are my other custom made gondola that I did. And I did 2 custom gondolas. It was a 16-wheel gon, and I customized that. But let me show you guys this. I'm gonna sit this. This is my weight. This is how I measure my cars, or weigh my cars. I should say measure. Yeah, right. That's not what I meant. I meant weigh. And you guys check out the indicator over here. I'm already at 6 minutes. Jeez. All right. Now, where's my little pointer? The indicator is right there, and it's 1 pound and 1/4. 1.5 pounds is down here, so it's 1 pound and 1/4. This is a heavy car, very, very heavy. And anyway, the center beam is there. I wanted to make. I mean, the tank itself could actually be the strength of the car. But I wanted to put that central beam there because I thought the underside would look too plain for the car. I thought it would look too plain, so I decided to put that beam there. And the couplers are the correct height. I actually had to bend the ends up a little bit on the plastic there, so yeah, kind of looks funny, but couplers are the correct height. I already checked them. And it runs great. Well, yeah. What I forgot to mention is, oh man, that screw's coming out. What I forgot to mention is I had to rebuild this tank section here, this bolster section. I was putting a screw in, the whole thing completely cracked and split in half. So I had to go in with styrene and completely rebuild the center bolster mount for the screw. So thank God I was able to do that, because now it works. Now I got to fix this screw because now the screw wants to come out, so that's a problem right there. But this car will be painted tonight. I think I'll paint it tonight. I'm not really sure. It's a lot. It's a lot to paint. It is a lot to paint. It's not going to be easy to paint this car. I know that. It's going to be a lot to paint. I might have to do this in sections. If I can get the whole car in one go, that'd be fine, but I don't think I can do it like that. This is actually going to be the biggest car I've painted. It's going to be the biggest freight car I've ever painted. It's actually going to be the biggest piece of equipment I've painted. It's long. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and fix, yeah, see, that's not supposed to be popping out like that. So, I got to fix that. I might have to cut out that center hole. I might have to cut that center hole out and put a new block piece of styrene in there and re-drill another hole just so that I get a snug fit in there. Because if that doesn't stay, then there's a problem. Okay? So you guys be cool, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace, y'all. And I'm thinking about painting a dark blue, not grimy black.